I am going to retire from driving again at the end of this 2009 season.
I have been considering for a little bit, throughout this year, balancing all of my roles have been increasingly difficult. And it's something that I've been thinking long, deep and hard because, I'm a guy that believes that you need to be 100% focused on something to be successful, And this situation where I have to divide my time between being a businessman and a racing driver was making me increasingly dissatisfied, because I guess I set myself some high standards, and sometimes in my own judgment I was falling short, and that cannot be, In a way we've been competitive, but I want to focus on building our team. Our dream is to have a two-car sports car operation and a two-car IndyCar operation, and I think for us to accomplish this goal, I need to focus on the business side of running the Ferran Motorsports and building it into a world-class organization.
This decision to retire, being the second time, he's really thought it through clearly, and I think it was a very difficult decision for him because he does enjoy driving, and he enjoys the challenge of performing at his highest level. And what he did today in qualifying, considering the fact that the car was not performing at its optimum, yet he still put the thing on the pole. It just shows you how important it is to him, and he put it all on the line in order to deliver that time. But he's in his mind, he's shifted gears, or he's in the process of shifting gears, and that from that of being a driver to being an owner. And as I said, we've had some really enjoyable, exciting, fruitful discussions. I mean, he's totally into the team idea of developing a team and what it can be, and working with sponsors and growing it, and it's a lot of fun.
I think it's a natural step for us. I mean, we have decided that expansion was actually necessary, that we could do a better job from a technical and competitive standpoint if we were bigger. There are a lot of things that we want to do that we're not able to afford right now because we believe we're too small. So the impetus for growth is actually to improve our competitiveness, and IndyCar racing for me is a natural. It's a sport that I understand very well. It's a sport that a lot of our personnel, including our CEO Robert Clark and our general manager John Anderson, also understand very well. And we feel confident that we can quite quickly put a good team together.
The number and the quality of people that continue to contact us with interest in being involved with the team at every level, from mechanics to drivers to engineers. We're in a very good and pleasant situation that we have so many people attracted to the team, and I think sure, it's partly because of Jill, I hope somewhat because of me, but probably mostly from the results the team has delivered in the racetrack in its short term. Obviously, we wouldn't be pursuing an IndyCar direction if we didn't feel that we could be competitive, because Jill and I are very clear and in agreement that the only way we want to do this is a top-level program, and that we want to be competitive from day one, and to do that, you have to have all those ingredients. You have to have a proper budget. You got to have the right people, and we feel that we know how to do that. It's sure that the tools are a bit different, the experience is a bit different, but racing is pretty much racing. It's just that we take what we believe is a more technical approach in using our technical skills to hopefully give us some advantage on the racetrack. And the skills that we've developed in the past and more recently in the sports car program, we believe can help us in IndyCar racing.